Hello friends, and welcome back to another month of empties. I've got new products that I've enjoyed, shows that I've binge watched, and new this month is a section where we chat about what's happening behind the scenes on my channel, but also how we can grow together. This month I've got an eclectic mix of hair care products, skincare misses, makeup must-haves, and even a few quirky odds and ends to share with you. But as always, I'll also be spilling the tea on some products that didn't quite make the cut. So grab your favorite drink and let's dive into this month's favorites and flops. Let's start with a perfume that I've loved. This is a Twilly d'Hermes. Anyway, this perfume is like a bouquet of flowers wrapped in a warm hug. Imagine a fresh spicy scent of ginger mingling with the sweet floral aroma of tuberose. It's vibrant and playful yet sophisticated with a touch of creamy sandalwood that adds a subtle richness to the mix. Spritzing this on feels like stepping into a garden on a sunny day. It's fresh, inviting, and effortlessly chic. I've used it sparingly over the last 2 years I've had it, but this year is the year where I finish as many products as I can so I can make space for new favorites. However, this is definitely a perfume that I will be repurchasing. Let's spice things up a bit and show you a major flop. So, you know how I like shopping on Temu and finding fabulous new discoveries? Well, I bought this little gadget. Can you guess what it is and what it's for? I'll give you a few seconds to write in the comments below. Tick tock, tick tock. Well, have you guessed it? It's a garlic press. You press the garlic with this gadget and the result is supposed to be mashed garlic cloves. I use it as a hand press, but I thought this would be a simpler utensil to use, except that the sharp side is on the inside of the gadget. So when they pressed it from the upside inside. So the sharpness is on this side. So when you press on the garlic on this side, it's actually smooth. So the garlic just squashes and it doesn't disintegrate and macerate. So this ended up being a no for me, and for some reason, I don't know why, I thought this must have been so good that I actually bought two. Anyway, it was only like $2, so no big deal. I mean, $4 doesn't even buy you a coffee nowadays, so not that big a deal, but it was just a major flop. Don't need this. I'm going to go back to my old-fashioned garlic press. As I said with the perfume, I'm trying this year to finish as many products that I can before buying anything new. And so I finished the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. I've had this bronzer for ages, and it's just as perfect the last time that I used it as it was the first time that I used it. The packaging now has become sleeker. It's about half the depth of it. And how they've managed to do that is not by removing the product, but by removing the actual brush that came in it. It used to be like a tiny little brush that you really couldn't use to apply bronzer, so I never used it. In fact, I threw it out the first time that I got it after trying for a little bit. This bronzer is so good because it's a matte bronzer. It doesn't put any shimmer. It just adds a beautiful touch of warmth to your complexion, and so you can use it also not only as a bronzer but also as a contour. In its place, I have started using the Maybelline City Bronzer, which is very similar in tone, but a tad a little bit warmer, and the packaging isn't as easy to open. I finished the Coco Colada Shea Sugar Butt by the Tree Hut. This is a beautiful creamy coconut concoction mixed with juicy pineapple and a hint of sweet vanilla. It was like a beach cocktail for your skin. The scrub was packed with natural shea butter and sugar to gently exfoliate and moisturize your skin, leaving it soft, smooth, and smelling absolutely divine. It's like a little slice of paradise in your shower routine. I loved using this in the shower. In fact, there was maybe a tablespoon left in it in the bottom, and I wanted to use it all up. So I thought I'd put a little bit of water in it, swivel it around, and scrub it on myself. Except, it melted the sugar, so it became a bit like liquid soap consistency rather than a scrub. So I won't be doing that again. I bought this in the States the last time I was there, but it is available here online at iHerb and Amazon. I'll add the links to everything I mentioned in the description box below the video. So just hit the more button and all the information will come up. Stay in the shower. I finally finished a huge bottle of the coconut oil nutrient-rich shampoo and conditioner. This restores vibrancy, botanically infused, and is paraben-free. This felt like taking a little tropical vacation in your shower because the scent of the coconut wafts through the shower when you shampoo and condition your hair. And I really enjoyed using this combo. It left my hair feeling really soft and hydrated. Did I say it's sulfate-free, paraben-free, and all the other nasties, so you can really feel good about what you're using in your hair? Anyway, I've just bought a supermarket brand for convenience, and I'm regretting it. I can tell you that it's not as effective on my hair as this coconut oil shampoo and conditioner by Oliology was. I've tried a few products by Antipodes. I love, they're all natural and organic products. They're really gentle on the skin. So when I saw the grapeseed butter cleanser at TK Maxx a while ago, I bought it. I think it was about half the price. Antipodes is not a cheap brand. It's well made, good products, good ingredients. So it's a little bit more expensive. This one here retails at about $50. I think I paid half that. This was a really ultra rich balm with a beautiful blend of naturally cacao butter, soothing olive oil, and jojoba oils. It also had blue chamomile and lavender to help calm the sensitive skin, as well as refresh and cleanse. And it had hibiscus flower in it, which I wasn't very partial to. Let me explain. I did find that it broke down as quickly as the product emulsified, and you really do need a cloth to remove the product because it does have a somewhat oily finish on the skin. And the hibiscus just felt not rough, but it just didn't feel like it broke down with the rest of the butter cleanser. And so I really didn't enjoy using it. But because it was so thick, I also found that it needed a good second cleanse with it, because using a flannel cloth on its own wasn't enough to remove all the products, so you needed a second cleanse in order to finish this off. I was expecting this to be like the Emco Beauty cleansing balm that I absolutely love, but these products are not the same. Obviously, this is all natural products and this isn't. I ended up finishing also the Clinique Take the Day Off. This is comparable to the Emco Beauty, but for some reason I didn't enjoy using this. It was just felt a little bit rougher on my skin than the Emco Beauty. I think the Emco Beauty has ruined me for all other balm-like cleansing products and makeup removers, because this just emulsifies and blends into the skin and just removes it all, and all you need is a quick little wipe with a face cloth, like a face towel, and the whole thing comes off easily. So I've bought another one. I am using up some other products that I have. These two I finished. I probably won't be buying them again. I just enjoy the experience of using the Emco Beauty Ultra Clean Cleansing Balm a lot more than I did the others. This month I have finished 2 hand creams. The first one is by The Body Shop, the Spiced Orange 96-hour Nourishing Moisture Hand Balm. This is beautiful. Now, I couldn't attest to it lasting and giving me 96 hours of moisturization or nourishing moisture, because I'm one of those people who's always got her hands in the water after I'm cleaning and then washing my hands, or laundry and washing my hands. So it didn't last 96 hours on my hands, but I did love the scent. It's like a warm, cozy winter's day, like the festive season. It was a festive season scent, so I bought it, or it was given to me at Christmas time, and it exudes a gorgeous blend of spicy, citrusy notes with hints of a zesty orange, vanilla, and cinnamon. It's like smelling a Christmas fruit tart. My hands did absorb this very easily, and it didn't leave a greasy residue that makes it hard for your hands to pick things up. The other hand cream that I use is the Hand Food Cream by Soap and Glory. This is also a non-greasy hydrating hand cream with nourishing shea butter, macadamia oil, grapeseed oil, and almond oil that made my hands feel velvety soft and smooth. It does have a very floral scent of rose and bergamot. It was lovely. Moving on to setting spray. I finished off the Max Factor Lasting Performance Setting Spray. This is an all-day setting power. It's supposed to have all-day setting power. If you tend to have combination skin and want a mattifying setting spray, then you'll like this. And although I tend to have dry to normal skin, I found that this setting spray also provided a little bit of hydration because it had a cucumber extract, while also mattifying the T-zone and locking in my makeup in place. My only beef with this is that I couldn't use the last little bit of the bottle because, can you see, the spray comes out like a whole line of spray rather than a fine mist. So I've replaced it with the Miracle Flawless Setting Spray by Emco Beauty, and look at the spray on this. Beautiful, very fine, and is lovely. Now, I wanted to share with you two new binge-worthy Netflix series that I've recently watched. The first one is A Baby Reindeer. It's based on a true story about the main character's encounter with a stalker. I have to admit, at times I found this a little bit hard to watch. It's brilliant, but in a dark way. And I have to admit, it did leave me feeling a little bit overwhelmed in the end, as it didn't obviously finish, or it didn't leave the viewer with a nice neat finish. I won't spoil the ending, but suffice it to say, it deals with really challenging mental health issues, trauma, abuse, and it also includes graphic depictions of sexual assault. But it deals with these issues with nuances and care, and it handles these challenging themes without being preachy, which I appreciate. But it's not an easy watch. The second short series I watched is The Gentleman. This is based on the original Guy Ritchie movie by the same name. The Gentleman is a series that takes you on a wild ride through the British underworld. It's all about this guy named Eddie who unexpectedly becomes a duke and inherits his family's estate, which just so happens to be sitting on top of marijuana operation. The series dives into Eddie's world as he tries to keep the peace with the local crime bosses while figuring out how to untangle his estate from the whole mess. There's plenty of action, humor, unexpected twists as Eddie gets drawn further and deeper into the criminal underworld. There's loads of plot lines that can make it a little bit hard to follow at times, but it just keeps you really gripped. Overall, I thought it was a fun and binge-worthy series. Now I'm on the lookout for another short series to watch. Last time I put out one of these calls on one of my videos, someone suggested The Outlander, which I totally binge-watched and loved. So if any of you have any suggestions, add them in the comments below. I've also recently finished my favorite Mugu Natural Fresh Cream Deodorant in Lemon Myrtle. This is 100% aluminium free. And although I love it, and in fact, this is the second bottle of it that I finished, I thought I'd be a really boring YouTuber if all I talked about was the same products over and over again. So when I was at Priceline today trying to replace this, I grabbed the Aiken Lime and Orange Natural Deodorant. It is also aluminium free and it doesn't leave any white marks, and it's supposed to be 24-hour clinically proven protection. So it's got a natural lime and orange scent, which grabbed me. I'm a scent person, so I absolutely love the scent of it. As I said, I've literally bought it today, so I don't know how it's going to work or whether it's going to work, but Mugu definitely set the bar quite high, so fingers crossed the Aiken will be good. Otherwise, I'm going to be disappointed. Finally, let's chat a little bit about what's been going on behind the scenes on my channel. As some of my original viewers may have noticed, YouTube has started promoting my content, which, along with each and every one of you who watches all my videos, including the ads, and hits the like button and shares my video, have helped YouTube find the right people to show my videos to. So I've seen a little bit of growth, for which I am super thankful, because as my channel grows, I can provide more of the things that you like to see from me. I've also been asked by a number of you to set up Patreon so that you can support my channel further. I am looking at this and trying to work out if and how this is actually going to work for me without creating more work for me than I already have. And also whether I can make it work by just providing different content there, more interactive content like live viewing of videos or something extra for you. But rest assured, I am looking into this and will be sharing more as soon as I can. However, in the meantime, there is a section on YouTube called Supers Options on YouTube that enables you, the viewer, to donate an amount to my channel, especially when you've enjoyed one of my videos and like to show your appreciation for the time and effort that it takes to create this. And a number of you have already started using this, for which I am super humbled and grateful to see that you feel so strongly about my content. It's generally touching to witness the support and appreciation from all of you. Knowing that you enjoy my content and find value in it fills me with profound gratitude, and every little bit helps me develop my craft, whether it be by being able to save up to purchase an actual camera so that I can stop using my iPhone, or take a course in editing. I literally have no experience in creating content, editing, or anything to do with media. Everything I have created to date has been through having an extremely inquisitive mind and watching a lot of YouTube to learn from others who I think do it better than I do. And this leads me to the next point. Along the way, sometimes I start trying something new, whether it be how to add music to my videos so that it's more interesting than hearing my voice, whether it's how to remove an echo as I'm filming in a house with floorboards, or even how to remove the S in my speech that someone kindly has pointed out recently they find very annoying in my videos. Unfortunately, this is currently due to dental work that is taking a little while to complete. Basically, last year I chewed into a piece of olive oil, of olive bread that had the olive pip still in it, and basically I heard a crack and my tooth broke right down the middle and it needed extracting. I've since had 3 implants which have all failed, and now I'm waiting for the bone to regrow while I'm waiting to see a specialist for it. But in the meantime, I'm wearing a temporary tooth, and that enhances the S sound in my speech. But all these changes and improvements that I've made have all come from your feedback. Admittedly, no one likes to hear that they're shite, but if mentioned politely, it can help me create better content for everyone to enjoy. So, long way to get to the point is thank you to everyone who takes the time to comment on my videos and voice your thoughts when you feel something has changed or is different. It's generally me trying to perfect something new in the back-end editing process. So bear with me as I'm learning my way to becoming a better content creator for you. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. I truly appreciate it. Until we meet again, take care and see you next time. Bye.